Hey guys, and welcome to a new game. Today's game we're playing is COD 2. It's a tower defense game where you're basically the devil and you're working to protect your devil tower little thing. So we're going to start a new game. I'm going to start on first level. There's many different demon lords, each one different, a lord of each. There's the Devil Lord as your starter. You'll start out with the male Devil Lord. To get the female Devil Lord, you have to beat level 1 and have 5 hourglasses, which is. Hourglasses are hard to get up. But we'll start out with. We'll do a female level 0 real quick, and with each one, they get stronger and everything, so yeah. So when you start out, you won't get these many because you get these many after passing a certain point in the game, and they give you extra choices because you did so well. But you'll start out with either equipment rental or um a totem, company supplies. So you get equipment rental, company supplies. I'm going to pick from one of these two so I can just show you what you get. If you get I'll always pick this one because I just like the totems. So there's Devil Race, Beast Race, Undead Race. There are a lot of races in this game. There are a few, not too many actually. I think in full, if I go to archives real quick, we have Beast, Ghost, Undead, Chimera, Devil, and then Specimen is just extra. It's basically an extra tab for like other mobs. Like in research, other mobs like slimes, which don't really count as a species. But what we got here is research. Research is a thing that you do to level up. It levels up after every round, which a round is a year in their time, but yeah. So each round's a year, and for each year you get a random effect. But this starting year you only get the supplies, which I'm gonna apply. You can apply a totem here. Just hit the totem tab. Go into your room. Hit the totem tab. Click that room. I don't have much room, so I can't show you the flipping effect. But yeah, this is the basics. There's pillaging, which they don't explain this, or I missed it. But in pillaging, you can upgrade your basic like small income. So like each round, you'll get how much ever your pillaging is in equipment and goblins. Your goblins times your equipment equals your pillaging amount. The highest amount is 70 coins, which is very useful, so I suggest getting your pillaging up first of anything. And then at the end, you'll get either a totem, totem or equipment, summoning pass, or gold. So you can get where the totem is, it could be either a totem or equipment. I want to get gold because I didn't look at. Also, a good suggestion is, okay, here's a little thing. So I get a random artifact, which is an answer key. And yeah. Um, But yeah, answer key, I can equip it to my main person, and they get now they get XP buff. Not what I wanted to hit. Oh god, I gotta place this like right. Can you go down? It's like hard not to hit that since it was in the way, but I moved it now. So we got zombie and this guy. I'm not too fan of the assassins in the game, but you guys can find out what you like the most. I kind of like the undead track though. I like to have a devil room filled with devils as well as the undead for the reason that I just like the undead too because they can create smaller forms of themselves. That are some of the extras I was talking about. You can have like a small skeleton, you can have a small zombie, you can have a small. There's a few things that they can remake small sized, which is so cute. I think it's really cute, just like the small size. Okay. Previously, so, you guys can read this if you want to. I'm not. So there's an outbreak of undead. See, there's a stab. So that gives if I had an undead room right now, that'd be great because everybody that came in, there's a chance of them. The only downside is that the events are very iffy. You can check. I like to be surprised, but you can check what the events will be if you know exactly what the events are. I know the events, so I can go through all of these and I could probably tell what's happening, but I like the randomness of it. I like to be surprised. Oh yeah, and don't forget to upgrade pillaging because I keep forgetting that like time to time. But yeah, it's goblins times armor, which is 12 right now. Not too bad. Not too bad of an income for the starting. I normally try to get it max by year 11 at least, because it becomes very hard later on, especially if you want certain summoning passes and stuff that comes up during your like picks. But I try to get the extra money because it's just worth it. And take summoning passes if you see them. They're just more worth it, to be honest. Oh, we got a new hire. So this is +1 to the Goblin Bandits. So I get +1. So if I had this max, it would be 77. Technically, you can get an extra armor and extra goblin, but that's a rare chance to happen, which I just happened to get it. There are over, like, so many. If I look in my archives real quick and look in the events, there are 166. So to get that out of 166 is actually it's not very rare because I'm pretty sure there's different chances for it, and I've gotten it on almost every run. There are a few runs that I've run into it without getting it, which is nice. It's also one of the always stats. Always stats are stats that you see right here that have no year date, so they don't end. It's kind of lovely. Always stats are really the best thing you can get in the game. There are a few that you can get, but they annoyingly can hurt you over time. Like, I'll show you one of them soon enough because, well, I don't know if I will. I actually gotta look at the event list. I don't think I'll be getting one actually. So, all these events, though, are always nice. There's also these, so every 5 years, 10 years, and every 5 years you'll get like a superhero coming, which is just a strong hero. They really just pump up here. Oh yeah, merchant. Merchants buy from. I check this time to time during the beginning because I'm just trying to save up money at the beginning. But it's better to check in the end game because merchant really does you well later on. Because he gives you items, he can give you summoning passes, he can give you a ton of stuff. And there's a special thing I just figured out about the merchant. So they keep record of every item you've ever gotten in the game. With the merchant, if you've bought 40 items from him, you can buy one item from him that you've already owned out of a list, which is really overpowered to be honest because I didn't know that happened. Number one, and I just figured it out. Nothing happened this year, nothing much. And then oh yeah, research takes how many every year? It takes 5 years for that one, 8 years for this one. I like to level the demon king first before I get anything done. But yeah, he just gives random stuff. It can be anything from legendary loot to common loot. Very, very random. Sometimes you even get legendaries off the bat, which is kind of a little overpowered, but hey, you normally can't pay for them by then. I've I have actually gotten a legendary off the bat and I cried. Because I was like, oh my god, it's right there, but I don't even have even a cent of that. That's like a little too much, friend. The loot chances are very random and I love it. I love it for that reason. I think I don't know if there's a certain chance thing if I did get lucky or something, but like yeah. Each time a new hero enters the Demon King's room, Demon King. Oh, those are relics. Okay, relics are something else. You can also get those from here, which I forgot to mention. Relics are basically so I get a 50% tax buff. Relics are basically items that basically can affect the whole tower, can affect a single room, can affect anything. Items can only affect that one person, but relics can affect everybody. It can be very good. Most of them are good, like consuming. Oh, that's actually a terrible one. So yeah, when you eat stuff, you get little buffs, and that's a consuming relic, which basically ups how much you get per consumption of. You can eat just food, or you can eat your people. You can just make them and eat them. Yup. But no, no. Technically, it's better to eat your people because they give you two stat buffs over what the puppets only give you one stat buff. So it's technically better to eat your. Oh, I forgot a pillage upgrade. I always forget stuff. That is the worst thing about this game. You forget it, you hurt yourself. You can hurt yourself. I'm already at year 7, so it's not that bad. But when it gets later in the rounds and I just keep forgetting to do stuff, I'll mess up too much and just really hurt myself. I got the mare! So I'd like to get the demons up first. Oh, I can add a new place. I've never used them for research, but I think I might just for this reason. It's 10 gold. I'll get tons more later on. Okay, so it ups my... I don't know what use for reach... I don't think it does anything. I think use for research does nothing. I would have upped it, but I don't think that would be a good idea right now because I just need to get pillaging up, I think. I just want to focus on getting my pillaging up, and I should get it by before actually 10. Nice. I think later in the levels it gets harder to get it up before 10. That's just always a literal achievement for me. I think when I was playing level 1, because that's as far as I got in the challenges. Level 1 basically they get higher attack and health, the normal troops, which is a little annoying, but at the same time I understand. It's to make a challenge. It's a challenge. You dare face me? It's a challenge. But it's really fun to be honest. I love it. The only thing that I don't like is that this game they've been updating stuff and I'm now realizing yesterday so there was an update that came through and I realized that I used the exact thing that they updated yesterday before the update. It made me so mad because I almost lost my run because of it. And yes, there are still a few things that they're updating, but it's a pretty cool game. To be honest, I love it even though that happened, which made me a little mad. I was like, come on, why? You literally just updated. Why did you have to update? Why? Why couldn't you have updated like a minute beforehand, please? But yeah, it happens. So right now, I think my main focus right now is just trying to get rid of these boys, and we cleared. We're good. You can also control your little demon king. Of course, it will give you a starting tutorial. I don't think it gave me a tutorial on pillaging works, but I'll explain that later. Because pillaging isn't really a great thing to start out with. Unless you know how to like make a set for that. I've never like seen anybody make a set, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to like make. Oh yeah, let me just show you a fun little thing I like to do. That's a little much. I'll just do 2 stars. So what you can do here, you can summon troops and then you can enhance them. Make them a little star boys. Oh, that's the evolved version. You have to get the summoning pass, so it takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it in the end. And it's just I like to 2-star them because it's the easiest thing to do. It doesn't cost too much money and it's pretty nice off the beginning. You see, I still got a lot of money. And then I'm going to grab one there. I have a certain setup for my demon place, so I do normally. I'll show you guys later. Oh, I should do I have enough? I normally like to set up. Will I have enough? That's the question. I will not. Okay. We'll just have to deal with that. Next round, I'm gonna have to do it. But I normally like so each lane has 2 little things. So for skeletons, those 2. For this one, it's this 2. And this one, it's these 2. And then the legendary, which I don't have the legendary for him. He's the only legendary I'm missing for the undead track right now. Because there's only 3 undead. But you can get certain stats based on what you put in the room. Like here, we have, let me show you this one actually. So let's put him, 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 then him. I want to switch him to front though, because I just like him in front. So, in this, we got 2 wraiths, we got 1 zombie, 2 skeletons. So, it only gives you 1 level of undead for each different undead. So, we got wraith, we got a skeleton, we got a zombie. That's all different. Now, the funny part about this, if I were to have this and have a skeleton, it would give me 2 because they are not the same thing. This is a Scortio. That's a skeleton. So there's a difference. So the best way to do this is fit up 6 in a room 2 of each. So I say 2 wraiths, 2 zombies, 2 skeletons. Just level them up because levels are the only thing that transfers over nicely in this. So you gotta level them up first. Plus, levels are the biggest portion to this. If they're not leveled, they will die fast. So leveling them up and then transferring them to a Dullahan and a Lich. And just doing that with each of them is really a great way. And then you can pick out the 3, which is your favorite. If you like this one, if you like that one, if you like whatever this one is. But yeah, that's a little cool thing I like about it. I can't take too long because I do have to finish this game because I've been really invested in this too much. Oh, I forgot to place my mare. And it is important for each time they face, even if they die. So you see they died. They died. As long as the main character, so my demon, doesn't die, we're fine. So you see they died. Oh. Oh, he summoned. Yeah, they can summon little skeletons. I love that. It's kind of cool. But yeah. They died. Oh no. Don't worry. Oh, they're back. They gain XP too. So even if they die, they gain XP. You have no chance of losing them unless you get... There is a special one... Oh wait, no. Okay, so every 5 years, every 5-year mark, so 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, there is a special hero that shows up. At the 11, 21, 31, 41, there are upgrades to the heroes, which are more dangerous than the first ones. I'm going to place a mare in. There's a mare. But yeah. And then the totems give them little effects. That's also something I should have mentioned. Totems give effects. Demon Race gets a plus 10 rate recovery. And then, yeah. Also, each type has different things, like decrease hero speed by, yeah. And then Demon Lord. All monsters have less control. So I control all of them equally more. That's the upside to being a Demon Lord. But yeah, each one's different, depending on which race you pick and everything. I like this especially because I just think this is a really cool game with the ideas of going through dungeons and leveling up. It takes a lot of time to get used to be honest, because I'm gonna be straight honest. It took me I didn't win till after playing 10 or 20 games. It takes a while to get in the process of understanding how everything looks. Oh, yay, my research automatically finished. That's great. But after you get it done with and everything gets going and you start to understand it, also you can upgrade research with money, which is kind of nice. Make sure you always end the day with a research or that will be a wasted day. What I'm doing here right now is going to up them to here because I've paid for slimes. So now there will be slimes in rooms that are empty. So this is a little thing I like to do. I like to empty the rooms and just use the slimes as literal fodder to help me control how many people are coming up to the demon castle. It does me really good in the end. Also, I'm going to get my second level 2 zombie. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot that happens here, so I couldn't really make a full video of this. And sadly, we will not continue with this one because I normally play this on daily. But once you get 6 in a room, you get a monster wave, plus 10 defense, and when 6 units are deployed in the room. So we got a monster wave, little monster wave. And then and then we got these slimes. They fill in places that don't have monsters. You can also switch your camera view by flipping left or right. And yeah, pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna just follow there. You can also full screen and just go in, check out rooms, see how they're doing. See, it's now a lot less that are coming in the room this round, and it helped me. It's very good to try and get up the 6 tower floors, so you can have only 6 rooms in full. I get a level. You guys can read this if you want to play the game. The game isn't too bad. It's really fun. I think you guys will love it. It's I think the name COD 2. COD 2. COD 2. Make sure you put the 2 or you're going to play number 1, which I tried playing number 1. Number 1 is not in English. Even if you hit English, it is not in English, which I couldn't understand a thing. So you can try it. if you understand the language that it's played in, but it is not English. That's all I can tell you. I don't know the language because they have the other language button in its language, so I can't tell what the language is. But yeah, we get you see the little minis. It makes it really good. Undead are like really nice because they just keep making minis and minis. And it makes it a lot easier for you just over time. And then the slimes can take care of the first few waves. Now I got like 6 people coming in here. Huh. How you like that? Only 6? Dang. Yeah, but you can keep grabbing summoning passes, equipment, anything. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. There we go, guys. We got max pillaging. So this is the max unless you get relics, which relics can help up anything from pillaging to research. Actually, I haven't seen an artifact that ups research yet. But normally it upgrades pillaging or upgrades monsters or upgrades room or upgrades whatever you need. It does the basics in helping you like just survive. And there's another equipment. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that real quick. I'm gonna place that on. I don't really need that right now. But big thing in this game that gets really annoying is control. So you might be like, what is control? That's this little number in the bottom of them. You can also see the control level and the little purple shape, little purple shape above their head. In the like menu for them. But the little shape above their head shows how much control they have. These controls get a little crazy. Each room has a max control starting with 6. It's only 8 because I have special buffs and stuff that are going off right now. Especially like the Demon King, and then there's a special thing you'll learn about later. This is charms. This is stuff you get after you've beaten this game a few times. But yeah. And then you just go through, cross out stuff, destroy stuff, win, beat people. But yeah, you just get through, fight, keep going. You can also refresh this, kind of useful. No. That's perfect. I'll probably continue with this run afterwards, and then I'll tell you guys if I win or lose. But, yeah, I think this video is going to be coming to an end soon. So, yeah, I leveled up. I got an extra level. That's oh, wait, no, the bandit's got an extra level. I got an extra level last round. But, yeah, sometimes gold just piles up, which is very useful. Best idea to do with that, I do not suggest keeping gold. I'm doing a dumb move right now because the more gold you have, the more you have a chance of losing because you need to use your gold well because they keep getting stronger and bigger and stronger and bigger. The forces come more, they get stronger, they do more damage, it gets more dangerous. It's just a whole thing. It's better to just keep upgrading or stick. You can save gold. Saving gold isn't that bad of an idea, but like when it gets to like I say once you get like over 200, that's literally like you're wasting your gold by not using it. Rare monsters deployed in dungeon increased enhanced level. Yeah. So that basically gives them if you have a rare monster in there and they're all 2 stars, they're now 3 stars. That's actually a good one I should get. But I don't have any rare monsters. Literally, I have none. It's the blue ones, but I will get ones later probably. But yeah, using gold on them is kind of a very useful little thing you can do. The gold will help you just. Reason why I'm getting 6 here is because I normally play 2 of these guys in my dungeon for my end result here. For my demon dungeon, you guys can copy it, of course, but for my demon dungeon, I normally do 2 of these guys, a mare in the middle, and then I do 2, I have 2 witches on the back. The witches are pretty nice, to be honest. They really help. They heal, basically, they're healers, which is a really nice little quirk. There's not any actual there's actually, surprise, there's not many healers in this game. Can I just, oh, that's better. I'm sorry if I'm messing with the timer, if you guys can see that. I'm sorry. It's just, it gets in the way. And I don't want it, just always getting in the way and me accidentally pausing the recording on accident. I should set that up better next time I do this, or if I do a game like this. I need to, make sure I have it set up beforehand. These are just notes to myself, guys. Don't worry. I'm sorry I'm being really bad with this. I should have been more prepared for this, like prepared for the recorder being in the way. But yeah, it happens. Looks like okay, yeah, we had a superhero this time. He's just brushing through them. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. He's gonna reach a demon key. Okay, we're just gonna crush him real quick. Our demon king's pretty powerful. Let's go. But yeah, there's many different stuff that you can get, and you get like tons of different cool things happening in here. I don't have beasts this round, so that's not useful. I am up to 200. I should waste some. Wow, he's legend. My demon king's legendary now. And then I'll get that up. I can actually. No, I near max it. I near max it. Okay. But yeah, I just keep leveling up stuff. I always look at the merchant first, just because the merchant sometimes has like the best wares. You can get legendary here, guys. Legendary is overly good. To be honest, I wish I got legendary. Yeah. So I can show you like the craziness of what legendary gear can do. But yeah, it's really good. I love this game. It's really fun. It's really good. Also, I'm wondering. I've been told by people that my voice is good, and I've been thinking of doing what is it? It's like a thing you do when you like whisper into a mic. I totally forget the name of it. But I was going to say like we get like 100 subscribers, I'll do that. If we can get 100 that's our 100 subscriber goal. If we do that, I'm doing that. But I first need to get a new mic, so that's going to be. I trust you guys won't be able to get it in time, so that's why I'm also setting this up right now, because I know that like you guys won't get it in time, so I'll be able to get a mic beforehand. If you guys get in before you can get a mic, we're going to have some hard times with this voice of mine, because I don't have a mic to really like say stuff. But in all, I will do I forget what it's called. AMSR, the thing where you whisper into a mic and people listen. Because I just think that's kind of cool, and I like whispering a lot. I'm kind of a very quiet person, if you can't tell. You probably can't because I'm very loud in the videos. I'm sorry if I'm too loud. I don't know what's the like best position to hold my phone, so I've been trying to get used to it. And I think this is a good one. I think I do have the wall to my back, which makes it like a little bit louder because of vibrations bouncing on my phone, off my face, to the phone, to the face, to the phone, to the face. If we could feel vibrations of air, I tell you, I'd be slapped in my face at least 50 times by now. I'd just get slapped in the face. Left, right, left, right. Oh, we lose 50% of our goblin gain. That's great. That's a 44. And then, yeah. But if anybody, I highly doubt anybody will see this too. That's the worst part. Nobody really watches to this point, so if somebody actually watched here, then they could be like, oh my gosh, we have a subscriber goal. But no, we have a subscriber goal. And I really want to try and aim for that goal, because I kind of want to start doing like stuff where I can talk to you guys, do live streams and stuff. But I just don't have like enough people. It's not like if I'm going to sit on a live stream and there's going to be nobody there, what's the point of me live streaming? The point of a live stream is to have people there. If there's nobody there, there's no point to live stream. So my main goal here is to get at least do one live stream, hopefully. And if we get up to 100, I will make sure we get a live stream. I will make sure of it, and I will buy a mic that day. If you guys get to it, I will buy a mic that day. The day you say. The day you literally get to that 100, I will go and buy a mic, and then you will know that soon enough we'll have a live stream. And I'll find out how to send up a community post, so you guys can know when we have the live stream. Because I know there's a way to do community posts. I'm just having a hard time figuring that out right now. Look, community posts are hard to figure out. I'm trying to, after I figure it out, I'll send out a community post when we have it, when we get the 100 subscribers, and then everything will do. But that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys like the game. Remember, CDO 2, and enjoy your time, enjoy your day, and have a great weekend. How about you chill out and have a pretty cool day. See ya.